Welcome to this video where I'm going to go over one of the most important things that I believe you should know about the criminal justice system. Hopefully you're never involved in it, hopefully you're never arrested, hopefully you're never put in jail. But this thing that I'm going to go over today is going to talk about the right to call lawyers, phone use, anything that might happen here in jail that might be a little bit of a misperception for you. Let's get you prepared. My name is Zachary Divelbiss. I'm a criminal defense lawyer in the Phoenix, Arizona area, and we want to make sure to help keep good people out of jail. If you're watching this video and you think that there's a way that we can help you, please feel free to contact us and schedule a free consultation. Number 9 here that is important for us to tell you so that way you are knowledgeable about this is something that's very strange. You have no true constitutional right to make a phone call from jail. You probably didn't know that. Because we see it in movies all the time that I have a right to one phone call. Well, there's no true constitutional right for that. Getting into it here, so criminal defendants will often complain that the police didn't honor their right to make a phone call. Well, we want you to know that there is no such thing as a constitutional right to make a phone call immediately after you're arrested. State laws and administrative rules might require the police or a jail or a lockup facility to allow the arrestees to make a call, but this Constitution that we have here does not. I want to talk a little bit more about this because I don't want you getting the wrong idea. Here in the Phoenix, Arizona area, everywhere the police departments are that we work with, you will be given this right, even though it's not a right, to make a phone call. What's important though is the timing of it. You don't get to determine when you can make that phone call. What's also important about this is the police won't tell you to make a phone call. This is something that you have to ask for, and it's at a certain moment in time. Now, our general rule of thumb is the sooner you ask to make a phone call to your lawyer, the better. And that's where your Sixth Amendment right does kick in. If you ask the police officer to call your lawyer, then that's where we as the criminal defense lawyers can help you in your case. But technically, if you don't ask to call your lawyer, there's no right to one phone call. You don't have a right to call your parents or your spouses or your babysitter to look after your kids or your job. You don't have a right to call someone to post your bail, especially not at our smaller jails. Of course, if you're taken down to the main 4th Avenue jail, there's going to be a bank of phones. They're going to set you up a phone system so that way you can make outbound calls. They're going to charge whoever answers that phone a ton of money if they accept the call. And that's okay. But again, that's really far down the system here. You will be booked by this point. Hours will have gone by. So it's not immediate. But if you're arrested, let's say for a DUI, and you get to the police station, then absolutely you should ask the police officer to call a lawyer immediately. The sooner the better. Police will usually allow you to even use your cell phone. So it's important that you save Future First Criminal Law's phone number in there. Save it as lawyer. Because if you're intoxicated or you're in a mental state that you can't remember our names, which happens, if you at least put it in your phone as lawyer, then you know who to call. Having our number super important. Understanding that you don't have a right to one phone call when you're booked into jail is a true statement. But you do have a right to counsel, meaning you have a right to call a lawyer. Understand also that the jail calls may not be the best ones for you. They could be recorded. The police really sometimes only give you a yellow page book to look up a phone number for a lawyer. So it's best if you already have this saved in your phone. If you have any questions about this, please contact us. If you believe that you have had something wrong happen in your case where you asked for a lawyer, but they didn't let you make that phone call, that may be a great situation for you to hire us. Our goal here is to keep good people out of jail. We want to help you if you fit that criteria. Please feel free to contact us to schedule a free consultation.